Greetings, Cancer, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. Let's jump in and get your rune for the past. Beginning something, are we? This is nourishing, like a familial style type of nurturing, like a mother's love. The Birch Goddess's rune Berkana is a lot like the Empress card in Tarot. You knowing how to begin and nurture these things as they go along. So you could have been blessed or challenged with aspects of beginning a new project, blessings to new beginnings, or your aspect of blessings and nurturing in total, right? Like nurturing is in fact like a way of blessing. So take what resonates here, Cancer, and leave what doesn't. But this is beautiful. Like I feel that you aren't really challenged with this, is that you are really beginning new things. I'm being intuitively called to say that right away. I normally don't get strong intuitive pulls on the first rune, but there we go. So Cancer, right now you're in the energy of Sawilo, which is beautiful. This is more nurturing, vitality, natural success, beautiful, abundant luck, sun's light shining on everybody and everything. Sawilo, the sun rune here, it reminds us to be authentic, to be our authentic selves, to nourish, to shine our light, and to provide for everybody and everything without hesitation, reservation, or judgment. Right? Just like the sun does. Continue to bless, basically. Continue to nurture and be embodying in your authenticity as you're doing it. That's beautiful. So your energetic near future, Cancer, is in the rune of Lagos. Lagos is lake. It literally says lake, flow, water, the sea, dousing with water. The primordial life-giving forces of water. So this is like the divine feminine's rune as well. The primordial life-giving waters, the intuitive knowledge the waters have enabled to, in order to provide and nourish life, like the divine feminine. Very strong divine feminine energy in both of these. This is a good opportunity to mention that we have both divine masculine and divine feminine energies within us. So, Empress energy and the rune that is literally nicknamed the Divine Feminine's rune. So, major divine feminine work in healing a lot of emotional and intuitive reassurances as you are your authentic self. I think you're really going to be balancing your emotions and like get an increase of intuition here in the near future, or you could just be even called to visit a lake, a body of water, some kind, or maybe even go visit one for some emotional healing work. Even watching a body of water on your screen for 20 minutes has a good uplifting emotional and mental health aspect. In your energetic now's influence is Reitho. Reitho is very grounding energy. So this is, again, with the lines going straight down off the runes, that's like a stick going straight into the ground. That's very grounded energy. So this is also Wunjo, your clan flag, that turns into Reitho when it sprouts a leg in that constant lockstep with divine flow. Like it wants to travel, it wants to follow the divinely guided path, it wants to stay in the resonant frequency of the flow state. So that's being present, being now, simply being you, shining, right? Following your joy, following your bliss. Reitho says change of house, spouse, or career. If you're letting go of any discordant or stagnant energies or abusive energies, you're more in the influence of staying in lockstep with what's healthy, what's in your divinely guided source self blueprint, what is your authenticity, right? So you're more in that influence where you're more able to say or do those sort of things. If this reading resonates, I invite you to explore a private session where we can go deeper into your path, your energy, and the guidance the runes are offering. When the runes speak, they open a doorway to your own inner wisdom, and these sessions can help you step fully into that clarity. Subscribing, sharing, or leaving a comment even supports this channel and helps more seekers like you gain the insight, the guidance, and the spiritual growth that they need. Thank you for showing up and for engaging and honoring your own journey. Together, we strengthen this circle of awakening and understanding. Now, was your advice here, though, Cancer? Your advice here, though, is stay very grounded. This is 2 grounding energies coming right down off of this rune, so super grounded, all right? Now, this is, when I pointed out here, this says a Wunjo here, that's like your clan flag, right? And it has a leg, it's following your joy, your bliss. This is your joy, your bliss, your clan flag. Seeing another clan flag, this is inciting a definition of other than. Or maybe even, is there a definition needed? So this is pausing for that clarity. Dagas is also within this rune of Manas, the rune of mankind. Dagas is the rune of day, clarity, balance, being in the center of the understanding, the transmutation, changing energies. So this could be adopting a new energy or resisting a new energy coming into your life, wrestling with decisions on labels, definitions, things like that. But remember, stay in divine flow according to your source self blueprint, right? And shine to be your authentic self, keeping in that nourishing energy, right? As you exercise with this rune, the Manas, though, knowing, like the rune of mankind, what comes around goes around, knowing the nature of man, knowing the hearts and minds of man, like knowing that this joy and that joy, they're a little different. So they could be very different, or they could be different just enough to where they could be added together and strengthened. Either way, this is a time to stay grounded and gain your clarity. Don't make any of those decisions just yet. The only thing you need to do is continue being yourself and being in divine flow. But this is really pausing and being grounded with your aspects of labels, definitions, where you are with your place in the world, your place in your clan, your place in the collective. Do you have healthy definitions? Do you have too many definitions? Are definitions not needed? Are labels not needed? So you're being called to look at aspects like that and be healthy in your response to that, not your reaction, but your response to that. Stay grounded, remember. All right, your outcome for all of this, Cancer, is an Awaz. Awaz here is the U branch, Y-E-W. This is like the U tree was what they would base the world tree off of back in the day, or what they would also make bows out of. It's a very strong, very durable, very flexible wood. And this is also like the tree of life is also nicknamed the world axis. So this is like the axis rune, where this is irreversible. It's very flexible, right? And very durable and very strong. Now, you get this flexibility, durability, and strength as you are grounded with this and adapting healthy clarifications, healthy transmutations, right? And healthy definitions. You are exercising how to be mentally, emotionally, possibly even physically, like durable, strong, and flexible. Here in your outcome, you're going to be blessed with more of that natural ability. Like you're at the center of that balance of everything. So here's the center of that clarity right there for Dagas, like the 0 point. Here for the axis, it's like you're in the Norse pantheon. You're the squirrel in the Norse pantheon, right? And you're balancing the information between the top of the tree, the condor, at the top of the tree of life, right? And the great serpent at the bottom of the tree of life. So you're in control of that balance of information. This is like also indicative of a balance of head and heart, or a balance of incoming information and your subsequent transmutation of that information in your adaptation of your healthy identification of it. And you're going to have that increased sense of intuition based on how healthy you're doing this. Too, your healthy emotional stability, flexibility, all of that. So whatever you might get challenged with here in the now, remember to shine like your authentic self, but still be grounded. Don't rush to make a definition right away, but recognize other energies for what they are. Right? This enhanced sense of flexibility and durability and toughness is beautiful. What you get out of it is like you went to a spiritual gym and you come out all buff. All right. Your card of the day is the single card we're doing, the handmade embossed cards for this week. Dream. Dream and it can be possible, right? Don't come up with those specific definitions right now. I keep hearing that. Dream of the possibilities instead. And when you dream, you put it out there to the universe that you are willing to accept alternative possibilities. And by doing that, you remain open to being flexible, and you can increase your emotional adaptivity and your flow state. These are both very big runes of flow right here. All right. Namaste, Cancer. Have a blessed and abundant week.